The white man's time is up. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings as always. Salutations, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Barakatam. To the sincere believers, the Akim and Akwat out there, listening, learning, keeping the faith and diligence of our Lord Yahushua, occupying the prophecies until all is fulfilled and Lord will, we are redeemed. So I was basically sparked in the spirit to do this lesson by the elder brother Mawatazak. And he was basically going into how these Edomites want to bring back segregation, which we're all for segregation because, of course, we know the scriptures say that, we are to come out of Babylon the Great. That we're not supposed to be a part of this system, aligning ourselves with the ways of this world, period. And even when you go into the scriptures as well, it says what? That Yasha'Allah is a holy and set apart people. You know what I'm saying? When you go into that word holy, it goes into being separate, being set apart from the world, from the rest of the nations. So we're supposed to be separate from these heathen anyway. So we embrace the talks of segregation by the Trump administration, and we know it's all from the Lord anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because the Lord is about to do a great sifting. He's about to do a great separation in the midst of the land, okay? But, the brother was also going into how, ain't nobody checking for the so-called white man. Ain't nobody checking for Esau. And when you look at it, right, Jake runs the culture in America, I think a few years ago they came out and said that Mexican food and soul food is the top two foods that people consume when they go out. You know what I'm saying? So Jake got everything on lock. You know what I'm saying? Jake is headlining these, major sporting events. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jake is a superstar in Babylon the Great. Esau he really ain't got nothing without Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? Even when you look at these snow bunnies, man. Hey, yo, brothers know. You know what I'm saying? When the brothers go out, like, you see the snow bunnies looking, man, like, they not even worried about, like, they're not even worried about their Edomite male counterpart. You know what I'm saying? All these snow bunnies want to get up on Jake. And that's really all these women at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? They all want the Jake man. Why? Because Jake got salt. You know what I'm saying? Jake can sing, Jake can dance, Jake got talent. You know what I'm saying? While the Edomite male, he's a damn degenerate. He's a freak pretty much, man. Esau don't like women. Esau likes dogs. Esau likes little boys, young underage girls. You know what I'm saying? That's what Esau's into. And then again, this man is the damn devil. Like, right now, when you look in the earth, Esau got a bad name. And this is in contrast to what it was years before when the so-called white man was pretty much God. All the nations looked at this man like he was the supreme being. That's why you had, the nations trying to lighten themselves up, like bleach their skin, which, it still goes on today. And that's that mental sickness that Esau put out there. You know what I'm saying? That's that witchcraft. But the nations was trying to bleach their skin, wear suits and ties and, trying to get that Edomite aesthetic, But now, what is it? Now you see these other nations, now they try and get on that Jake vibration. You look overseas, Moab, Ammon, they trying to dress like Jake. They trying to rap and dance like Jake, man. You know what I'm saying? So Jake got a worldwide cultural influence, while the so-called white man, he's being looked at as the devil that the Bible speaks of, which he emphatically is. And I was just meditating on this the other day. I was like, God damn, this damn demon, this devil Esau so damn wicked. if you was to really sit down and try to, because we bring out a lot of information on Esau, you know, like there's easily millions of hours worth of content that brothers have put out over the years on Esau, man. Like if you were to try to compile it all and try to make it into a documentary type thing, it'd easily be, goddamn, it'd easily be over 500 hours worth of content, man. And the crazy thing about that is that wouldn't even cover half of what this devil done. 500 hours worth of wickedness and atrocities wouldn't even cover half of what Esau has done, because he's done so much. Like you really have to break it down into part by part series. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how much wickedness that this man has done on the earth. That's why he's known as the wicked. All right. Job 9:24. The earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. When you go into that, he covers the faces of the judges. This man lied about who the true people of the Lord are. You know what I'm saying? And Esau's whole identity is pretty much hijacked, because why? He's trying to run from his identity of being that of Esau Edom, because Esau Edom in the last days is associated with great judgment. So of course, if you are a people that's hated by the Lord, you've been rejected, you've been ousted, you wouldn't want to associate yourself with being the Edomite. All right. He's put on the he's put on being Jacob. He's put on being the Israelite. All right. That's why when you look back, all the biblical movies that they've put out, you had Edomites playing the patriarchs of the Bible. Okay. They put Joseph as a so-called white man. They put Yahushua as a so-called white man. They put Moses as a so-called white man. Noah, you see? Because why? They want to put themselves in the stead of the righteous, being that they're the wicked. All right? And that all goes back to Cain, man, because Cain was what? He was envious of his brother Abel, because Abel's righteous sacrifice was accepted and Cain was rejected. So in jealousy, Cain rose up and he slew his brother. And that same spirit is on Esau today. You see? But yeah, man, these devils have committed major atrocities, and they still doing it to this day. And it all goes into the blessing of Genesis, the 27th chapter, around 39-40. Where, Isaac gave Esau that secondary blessing that he should live by the sword. So that's why you see what's going on in the land of Gaza today. Just mass blatant genocide, man, to where they trying to take over the whole of that region, to the point where the nations that are round about them, now they got an evil eye towards this devil, man, because it's continually being seen that the so-called white man, he's the problem of the earth. See, he's the reason why the earth is all fucked up, and I gotta say it like that, because that's what it is. I mean, here it is. This man is a complete devil. He poisons the air. He sprayed chemtrails. This man is releasing all kind of toxins and fumes into the air. He's cutting down the trees, which the trees are a natural filtration system for the earth. But this man is cutting them down at an alarming rate, and has been doing so for a very long time, even to the point where animals now, wild beasts, they don't have a habitat because this devil's cutting down all the trees. This man poisons the water. He poisons the soil, all this runoff from these chemical plants and stuff like that. Where do you think all that waste is going? It's going into the soil, it's going into the air, it's going into the water. And guess what? We consume these things. See, we derive our life from these things, man. That's why everybody is so bugged out. Everybody's out of their mind, man. Just full of demons, because why? A demon is in power. This man even goes so far as to poison the food. Which the scripture says that we should eat our bread defiled among the Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? This man went about creating GMOs. You know, now what he's doing is he's making artificial food. You know what I'm saying? Now he's creating 3D printed meat inside the lab, growing steaks in the damn petri dish. You know, he's making oranges with no seeds. This man's a complete devil, and that shows you beyond a shadow of a doubt that he is the adversary, because he is adverse to what the Most High created. Because in Genesis it said what? That the Most High, it says that all of what the Lord created was good. See, but Esau come along now and said pretty much that the Most High messed up, that he didn't know what he was doing. Esau now says that he can do it better. And that's what all of this modification and just perversion of life itself is all about, because he wants to play the Most High. All right, and that's the God complex that this man has. But see, what's going to happen is the Most High is getting ready to humble this man. All right, the Most High is getting ready to take this man down from his high horse, man, because he's been winning for so long that he forgot what it's like to lose. Because you got to keep in mind that Esau been winning since Alexander the Greek. You know, then of course they fell off for a time during the time of the Dark Ages when Jake, you know, the so-called Negroes was ruling in Europe at the fall of the Western Roman Empire, the Byzantine Empire. You know what I'm saying? Jake was ruling. Then around the time of 1492, you know, because of infighting and Esau just coming up against Jake, you know what I'm saying, because of all the wickedness that Jake was doing, you know, Esau came back into the power seat. And since then, he's had dominion over the earth. And look what he's done. Right? This man has destroyed the earth. He's destroyed the Israelites. He's destroyed the nations. You know what I'm saying? To the point now where the nation's about to rise up against this devil. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Job. Let's go to Job chapter 20. Job chapter 20 and verse 24, it says, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him, and this devil believeth, man. This devil right now is terribly afraid. He's terrified because he sees that his judgment is coming. He sees that his demise is near. Because here it is, these Edomites, they're about to go into full-blown World War III, which they don't want to, but the Lord is forcing their hands. See, the Lord has put confusion in the midst of these Edomites. All right, the Lord has taken away their wisdom, which is why now you see within their government, they're what? Infighting. They can't agree. They can't get along. Like if you watch one of these Senate hearings, it's like a bunch of children that's just going back and forth. It's like, where are the adults in the room? All right, but that's the Most High taking wisdom away from these Edomites, because you have to be on a level of wisdom to be able to rule proficiently. And Esau did have it at one point in time, but now since he's at his end, the Lord has taken away his wisdom to rule. So now everything is in chaos. Everything is in disarray, right? He don't know his right from his left. He don't know who to trust. You know, he's turning on his own allies. Now his own allies hate him. You know, the world is against this devil. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's terrified, man. And he's scrambling. You know what I'm saying? Because he's, you know, this is why I was watching the Ones That Can See channel earlier today. And, you know, he was going into that on March 28th, it's going to be a massive satanic ritual. I forget exactly where it's at, but that's what these devils plan on doing. Why do you think that they're doing these things? Well, they're doing these things because they need answers. They need power, because they're losing their power. See, the demons ain't working like how they used to, man. All right, so now these devils are going to extreme lengths. You know what I'm saying? Why you think all these children are going missing? You know? How many children are going missing this year? Hundreds of thousands, man. More than likely in the millions. Why? What's happening to these children? What they're being used for sacrifice? You know, they're performing rituals on these children because that's how they get their power on the left hand side. You see? So Esau's done, man, and he knows it. This is why, going back to the point of segregation, he wants to separate Jake so that, what is that? Is that Revelation? I believe that's the 12th chapter, where it says that the dragon was wroth with the woman, which the woman represents Israel, and that he went to make war with the remnant of her seed. You know, so Esau, he's prepared to come against Jake, man. You know, he's prepared to make one last last ditch effort to eradicate really the elect. You know what I'm saying? Because he already got 2/3, but he really wants to get rid of those that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai as it is written, okay, which are the elect. That's really who he wants, because, you know, the elect are the biggest threats to this man's kingdom, because the elect are constantly speaking against his devil, man, praying against his kingdom. All right? So this is why this man is afraid, and there's nothing that he can do. That's the whole thing about it. There's nothing that he can do. His judgment, his destiny is to be utterly destroyed. All right, Obadiah 1:18. After they served 8,000 years of hardcore captivity, it ain't gonna be no more Edomites on the earth, you know, and that's well deserved, because he's tried to pretty much eradicate every nation of people on the earth, man. All right, he tried to eradicate Jake. He tried to eradicate Moab, Ammon, Ishmael. You know, he tried to eradicate Ham. All right, so the fact that you devils, man, you tried to exterminate all nations on the earth. Well, guess what? The Most High is going to exterminate your ass. All right, don't the scriptures say that whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap? So you Edomites, and call her Lord Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, man, you know, it's going to come a point where you're not going to exist no more. That's when you're going to have peace in the earth. That's when the earth is finally going to be at rest, once, you know, once these red devils are eradicated, man. Okay? They're a cancer. They're a plague unto the earth. That's why the trees are crying out. You know, the air is crying out. The water, the people, all the creation is groaning against this devil, man. Proverbs 29:2. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see? Job 20:26. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him. It shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. Verse 27, the heavens shall prevail his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. And that's why right now you see a major protest happen all around the earth against them small hats and against the NWO, which is being forwarded by who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. See, even his own people, man, even Esau's own are protesting against this man. And the scriptures say, if he be evil to himself, to whom can he be good? All right, so this man, you know, starting with the elite bankers, they don't give a damn. All right, they're all about becoming the Most High, and they're prepared to make that happen by any means. All right, which, you know, the main thing that's about to happen now is a mass depopulation of the earth. Okay, which these devils at the WEF, you know, Yuval Harari, Klaus Schwab have openly boasted about. You know, so they're prepared to come down with great wrath. And see, really, the great wrath that Esau is about to come with, that's all from on high. That's all from Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, because when this man turns up, he comes for the elect. You know, that's when the Lord is going to raise up a standard against this man, and he's going to put him down. So all of his vain imagination that he's going to subdue the Israelites, that he's going to subdue humanity, that he's going to have his everlasting rulership on the earth. This is why they're going so hard with the AI and the robotics, you know, to merge man with machine. Because why? They want to have everlasting life. See, Esau's whole thing about this NWO is to gain a pseudo birthright. It's basically to get the birthright back. You know, the same birthright that this nigga sold for one morsel of meat. Right? These devils are trying to get it back, man. All right, but they're trying to go about it by artificial means. And there's nothing artificial about eternal life. See, eternal life is going to be given from Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. It's not going to be created by some artificial means like this devil is trying to do with this fourth industrial revolution. It's not going to work, E. It's all in vain. You know? And the more that this man goes on, you know, the more fervent that he's going to be in his quest to overcome, you know, to pretty much rewrite prophecy, you know what I'm saying, to put himself in the power seat, you know what I'm saying, to attempt to thwart the Most High. But that's a vain imagination. Job 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short. Yeah, so this devil, you know, when you really look at the amount of time Esau has been in rule, it's really been a short amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what we gonna have, Esau hasn't ruled for that long, man. You know, Esau hasn't even ruled for a full day yet, man. You see? But what we gonna have everlasting life, an eternal kingdom that nobody is gonna inherit after us. See, after this, it's only gonna be Israel. It's only gonna be Yasha'Allah. All right? The triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yeah, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. And that's ultimately the end of Esau, the end of the Edomites. Okay, their nation. See, when you go into biblical prophecy, right? This is what these Christians are trying to run from. Okay, because they're trying to insert themselves into salvation when there is none. All right, there is no salvation for the Edomites. Okay, they're the only nation that's promised to have no mercy from Yahweh Bashmiel Shai. All right, they are the people of his curse. See, so the Most High hates you, damn devils, man. And for them poor trailer trash, you know, Edomites, the Lord, hey man, the Lord got a special hatred for you, you know, because you a two-time loser. You lost in this life, and this is your kingdom. You know, you lost in your life. It's like you lost in this life, and you're gonna lose in the next one. Then your ass gonna be completely done away with. All right, that's a harsh judgment, man. You know, that's a harsh judgment. But that's how much the Most High hates these devils. All right. But yeah, the white man's time is up. You know, his time to rule in hypocrisy. You know, his time to oppress the earth. His time to, you know, just make life live in hell. Here it is. This man is taxing the hell out of you. You know, he's taking the jobs away. You know, he's making it so you really can't live. And you know, the ultimate form of having control over you is going to come when he implement that MOTB, when he put that microchip down. You know, that's going to be the ultimate form of control, to where he's going to really try to be the Most High. You know, but pretty much he's setting it up to where you're not going to be able to live without him. But see, the thing about that is, and this is why separation is so crucial and important, especially in this time, because the world, they going to look to this devil for salvation. You know, they're going to look to their oppressor for help. But the hopefully elect, you know, we going to look to our power. You know, we going to look to Yahweh Bashmiel Shai to sustain us, as we already do. See, we understand that a job don't sustain our life in this world, all right? Didn't Yahweh Shai say that man live not by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord Yahweh, right? So our life don't consist of the material things of this world, physical bread, man. All right. Ultimately, we do what we do based on the blessings and mercy that the Lord bestows upon us every single day. All right. The Lord bless us with strength in the body that we're able to get up and do what we gotta do every day to make ends meet. All right. So we don't look to Esau, although we do have to exist in his system because we're still in the land of our captivity. But again, that's all of the Lord. But you see, the Lord is about to end our captivity. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is about to deliver us real soon. And every day that goes by, we're one day closer to salvation. We're one day closer to the kingdom and this man being destroyed. And you see the spirit on these Edomites is changing. You know, they don't even want to be Edomites no more. Like, I remember, back in school, like, yo, you would have, the Edomites trying to be around Jake, we would be at the table, like, just being Jake, freestyling, you know what I'm saying? Jake do different things, man, you know what I'm saying? Try to be around, try to take that salt from Jake, you know what I'm saying? And you could see the look in their eyes, yo, like, you could see the look in their eyes, man, and you could just tell that they wish that they could be us. All right. Why you think Amalek, put himself in, into the position of calling himself the Jew, but he ain't no Jew, man. He's an Edomite from the tribe of Amalek. All right. That's where they come from. You see, but they want to be us, and they hate us because they ain't us, But yeah, man, like, these Edomites, they losing right now big time because they don't have a good name no more, They don't have a good name no more, man. Everybody looking at these devils sideways, They have a bad reputation in the earth. And see, the Lord is about to make it so to where all the nations are about to surround these devils and take them out, Because even when you look on the world stage, the other nations outnumber the Edomites by a large number. You know what I'm saying? Really, Esau, he's the smallest nation. And even when you look at their birth rate now, they have a negative birth rate. Why you think that is? Why you think the so-called white man has a negative birth rate? And this also contributes to the fact of why they women want to get with Jake, because the Edomite male can't produce offspring, man. All right? In Europe, they got a negative birth rate. In America, Canada, Australia, they're dying faster than being born. And that's a curse from the Lord, man. See, the Lord is already showing you that he's cutting your seed off. The Lord is already showing you that he's about to do away with your ass, man, because you can't produce. You see? So this is why the Edomite woman, Becky and Sarah, you know what I'm saying? Now they eyeing the Jake man. And hey, look, a lot of Jakes is getting with snow buddies, man. A lot of Jakes is playing in the snow now. All right, because the damn Jake woman, the Judite woman, by and large now is a damn demon. One thing about it now, like, you get with a snow bunny, she gonna treat you like a king, man. Versus, Keisha, she gonna look down on you, oh, nigga, you ain't shit, and all of that, and not even just Becky, man, but Ling, Lee, you know what I'm saying? They all coming for Jake, man. And why? Because Jake is on the rise. See, the fall of Esau coincides with the rising of Jacob, with the rising of Yasha'Allah. All right, so now the other nations, that witchcraft and that veil that was put out there of Jake as being a thug, as being a untrustworthy, and which there is a large portion of our people that subscribe to that, but that's not the majority of Jake. You know what I'm saying? That's just the image that Esau chooses to push out there on the world stage to demonize the image of the Israelite man. All right? But now the other nations are starting to see that, hold on, wait a minute. Look at what these devils are doing, though. They want to talk about, the so-called black, Latino, and Native American man. But look at what these devils are doing on the world stage. And right now, see, that Gaza situation is a multifold revelation, man. Because number one, it's being realized that the so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. Number two, they're perpetrating the same violence that they've always perpetrated throughout their history, which is genocide. Okay, lying, stealing, killing, destroying. Right, which did Yahweh Shah say that the thief cometh not but to steal, to kill, and to destroy. And that's Esau. You see, Esau puts the capital E in the word thief. That's him. That's all he's ever done is rob, steal, kill, and destroy. That's his MO. That's his mission. So Yahweh Shah was talking about the so-called white man when he said the thief cometh not but before to steal, to kill, and to destroy. You see? Like I said, man, like when you go through their history, that's all that is filled with lies. All right? Here it is, this devil, right? Yo, that's why I say it's just so much that he's done. It's like there's no end to this man's wickedness. But this man put himself up as the Romans, you know what I'm saying? He put himself up as the Greeks, as all the great philosophers, you know what I'm saying? When you go into the history of it, the original Romans were dark-skinned Japhetic people. You know what I'm saying? The original Greeks were dark-skinned Japhetic people. All right? This man puts himself up as the Israelite. You know, he's put the term white on himself, which there's no such thing as a white person. Just like there's no such thing as a so-called black person. These are social constructs that the devil created to uplift himself, because what does white mean? White means pure, holy, you know, void of wickedness. All right, he devils is something else, like, which he's the exact opposite of that, man. You know, Esau is the true nigga. See, Esau is the true black person, if you really want to be technical, you know. And then he put the word black on Jake, which means what? You know, void of light, you know, dirty, detestable, you know, something to be despised, you know what I'm saying? And that goes into that witchcraft. This goes into why the world looks at Jake as they do, you know? Because this devil put that witchcraft and that enchantment out there, you see? But like I said, Esau, he's the true black person, man. He's the true nigga, if anything, you know what I'm saying? And the world is starting to see him for who he truly is. See, he can't hide himself no more. See, all the dirt that these Edomites have done over the centuries is all starting to come out. It's all starting to be exposed. As it says in Obadiah, that the Lord would what? That he would make Esau bare. That he would expose his hidden things, man. And that's being done on the world stage. It's being known now that the so-called white man is a habitual, compulsive liar. All right? There's no truth in him. All right? He's the father of lies, man. Because he comes in the power of his father Satan, man. See, Esau is the physical incarnation of the spiritual being Satan on the earth. You know? Oh man. Esau through Isaiah 14. Let me see here. Isaiah 14, and we can start at 13. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart," speaking of the so-called white man, "I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." Verse 15, "Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying," now this is going to come in the kingdom. Okay, when these devils are put in chains, when they're brought down to their, base man estate, you know what I'm saying? This is what the nations are going to say when they look upon this man. See, when he's taken out of his rulership, this is what they're going to say. "They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee." So everybody going to look on your narrow ass, and they're going to be like, let's see, "Look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? So this is talking about a man. This ain't talking about the spiritual being Satan, okay? This is a man on the earth, which, as it says, made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, man. Who is this talking about? Who else fits this description right here? Reading on to verse 17, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners. All the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. You see, so the other nations, they're going to, of course, after they serve their captivity, they're going to be given their lands. They're going to be allowed to have their families and have their nations and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, they're going to be under us. They're going to be under the Israelites for eternity, but they're going to be better off because they're not going to be under you devils. See, they're not going to be oppressed, okay? They're going to be allowed to enjoy the earth, so long as they do what they're supposed to do, they're going to be good. You know what I'm saying? So it says, all the kings of the nations, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou, speaking of the Edomites, art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch. Okay, so you Edomites, you're an abominable branch, man. The Lord despises and hates you people. All right? And as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go to the stones of the pit, as a carcass trodden under feet. So you Edomites are worthless, man. Okay? You've only been, see, the Lord saved the most wicked for last. All right? The Lord gave you Edomites the last rulership because you are the wicked. All right? And this whole story that we've had to live through since the beginning, Adam and Eve going off, disobeying the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Now we have to learn good and evil. All right? And the most evil is Esau. All right? Being under Esau is the worst case scenario, man. Yeah, the other nations were wicked, but they not wicked like Esau. Esau, he's the most proud. He's the most wicked. So the Most High saved this nigga for last to end the grand finale, man, because, the Lord is going to come back on whose watch? Esau. See, the Lord is going to come back during the rulership of Esau, Edom, to take him down. All right? That's what it's going to be. So the end to this movie is going to be very dramatic. It's going to be climactic, and it's going to be a grand finale. All right? When the Most High overcome this devil. All right? And as you see on the screen right here, man, this is their future. All right? This is going to be a so-called white man's future. All right? In the kingdom of heaven, the white man is not going to be wearing no suit and tie. All right? The white man is going to have a damn potato sack for a shirt. All right? He's not going to have no shoes. He's not going to shave. Look, man, the so-called white man is going to be a two-legged dog in the kingdom of heaven, man, because he's going to be in his true estate. All right? He not going to be all shaved down and clean cut. Nah, man. Esau going to look like a beast, the beast that he is. All right? So all that pride that they got now, man, they're going to be brought down very low. The Most High going to humble these damn devils, man. All right? So everything that you look at happening in this time, it all signifies that the white man is old news, okay? That the white man is on the way out. That he had his time to rule. He had his time to put himself up as the clean-cut debonair, God on earth, the most righteous, you know what I'm saying? He had his time to do that. But see, now he's being exposed. Now the Most High is putting his true nature out there, which is that of the devil. All right, so with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying through the Rakakadash. Call Lord Yahweh Bashim Oshai Bashim Rakakadash. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom to the elect. Rashala, Rabbi Ball. On to the next one, shalom.